Good evening and welcome to Massmadera's English news broadcast. Digital Costa del Sol brings you every Friday all the information about this week's news. Benalfest celebrates its second edition that will feature shows from Fangoria and Nancy Rubias. The councilwoman in charge of youth area, Marisabel Ruiz, and the organizers presented the event on Wednesday.
The councilwoman in charge of youth area, Marisabel Ruiz, and Javier Ajenjo, organizer of the musical events such as Sonorama Rivera, presented on Wednesday the second edition of Benalfest. It will be held on October 11 and 12 at Los Nadales Park in Benalmádena Pueblo, with Fangoria leading a lineup that includes Nancy Rubias, We Are Not DJs, Olivia, and Bauer and Cole.
We highlight the quality lineup, with Fangoria heading the list, a group that has fought for LGBT community rights on this country. With this second edition, the government team wants to show their bet on musical activities.
The government team wants to make clear their commitment with musical culture, hoping that over the next years it will consolidate the festival as a reference in Costa del Sol. This event is a booster of the local economy and Benalmádena's social life. That is why we want all the residents of this municipality to feel like this festival and feel proud of it.
We promote a festival for 20 years. It's called Sonorama Rivera, and we wanted to have a festival in the south of Spain. We found an incredible and beautiful place. It's a balcony to the sea, and we couldn't believe that it was possible to make a festival in that place. I want to thank to all the government of Benalmádena. They have helped really hard. This year is very hard. You can pay your ticket and go to the festival, but you also have a lot of activities without any cost. This is the difference with the rest of the festivals you can find all around the world. In that beautiful balcony, we are going to have headliner like Fangoria. It's one of the best bands in Spain. They are going to finish their tour in Benalmádena, so it's amazing for us. And then we are going to enjoy to Nancy Rubias, We Are Not DJs, probably the best DJs in Spain live here. So come and enjoy. And also bands that are fighting for being the next headliners in the future, like Olivia, Bauer or Coel.
On Friday 11, we will have Villanueva, one of the bands of the year, and on Saturday 12 morning, there will be a surprise performance at Plaza de la Niña, with one of the headliners of the last Sonorama. Later on, we will have Nancy Rubias with a show that is also their tour closure, and Fangoria. The bet for new bands on the lineup is reinforcing with the presence of Olivia, Bauer and Cole. The end of the party will be in charge of We Are Not DJs. The programming is designed to cover from the smallest to the adults, thanks to Benal Baby, the festival for the little ones, a way for children to value culture. The entrance to Benal Baby will have a symbolic price of €1, and the money raised will go to the Alzheimer's Association.
In Benalmádena, the Canine DNA identification system has started functioning, and on Tuesday we attended the first test of this method that is being imposed in many municipalities of the peninsula.
The councilwoman in charge of Health and Domestic Animals area, Alicia Ladaga, attended on Tuesday morning to our Marina Avenue for the first test of the new excrement collection protocol created following the Canine DNA system, an initiative that arrives to fight the lack of citizenship of many pet owners who leave their pets poo on the streets, something that from now on will end in a fine that can reach up to €750.
From last year up until September, it was a voluntary period to do the DNA test. Now we begin with the collection, which will be done through an operative service worker accompanied by a police officer. We're making an appeal to keep the streets clean. We all like pets, but it's also important to live with the rest of the people in a city.
To explain the collection process was there Antonio Mateo, a technician at Canine DNA, the pioneer company in Spain offering dogs' DNA census to combat the problem of feces on public spaces.
La recogida, como se podéis ver.
The collection is made by a worker accompanied by a police officer who takes minutes. A sample is collected and sent to the laboratory, always keeping the chain of custody. The results are compared with all the animals we have registered in Spain.
With around 7,000 dogs in the municipality, the cleaning cost for City Council is around 400,000 euros, something that is expected to be reduced with measures like this. La Daga said that everything possible is being done from the corporation to combat this problem, taking the opportunity to remember that they are also giving free bags both on City Hall and at Casa de la Cultura.
After the summer stop, the Massmadera Film Club presented on Tuesday its program for the first period of its new season, with international titles such as Lázaro Feliz or The Invisibles, and nationals such as Loreac and Jota.
The councilwoman in charge of the culture area, Elena Galán, the president of Massmadera Film Club, Enrique Garrido, and its vice president, Vladimir Moreno, presented on Tuesday the calendar prepared for the first period of the new season.
Después del paréntesis veraniego,
After the summer stop, Massmadera is back as every year. On October they start again their activity. Their movie nights here at Casa de la Cultura. The work they make is really important for this city.
This is the 28th season of this historic local club that makes easier to enjoy the seventh art in our municipality, bringing highlight programming every year with titles for all tastes. Its president, Enrique Garrido, highlights their collaboration with the other groups such as those carried out during Flamenco Week or FICAP.
El Cineclub Massmadera comienza su 28ª temporada.
We begin our 28th season of cinema in Benalmádena. As usual, we try to bring movies with a topic that goes beyond the mere show. We try to work with other associations on the municipality, like on Flamenco Week or FICAPs.
Its vice president, Vladimir Moreno, has reviewed the titles that we will enjoy in the coming months.
Son 11 películas en total, desde que comienza la primera el día 3 de octubre, pasado mañana.
11 movies beginning on October 3rd and finishing on December 19th. First, we have an Italian movie, Lázaro Feliz. The second is a French one, Un Pueblo y su Rey. Third one is from North America, Paseo por el Amor y la Muerte, amongst others.
The film club began its journey thanks to the citizens who decided to unite their efforts in a selfless way so that you could enjoy cinema on Benalmádena. Born in 1991, it continues 27 years later, projecting quality films that are not easy to watch in commercial circuits, always in the original version with subtitles.
The AECC received on Tuesday morning a donation of €1,000 from the Calahonda volunteer group of Aged Care Association. The funds will be directed to the palliative care unit of the Hospital Marítimo of Torremolinos.
The councilwoman in charge of health area, Alicia Ladaga, attended on Tuesday the headquarters of the Spanish Association Against Cancer on Benalmádena. The association was receiving a generous donation of €1,000 from the group of volunteers that Aged Care Association has in Calahonda. Ladaga has highlighted the involvement of the foreign community resident in our municipality and has advanced that the funds will be used to train support staff for the palliative care unit at the Maritime Hospital of Torremolinos.
It's a happy news, this donation from Association Aged Care Costa del Sol, who sold clothes on their shop to help AECC. Another proof of how our foreign residents get involved in our municipality's social life.
Aged Care Costa del Sol is specialized on helping older English-speaking residents in Málaga, but they also want to get involved with the local community by collaborating with different associations. The president of the Cancer Association in Benalmádena, Paqui Guerrero, thanked the donation, explaining where and how it will be used.
We thank the association. As Alicia said, it's important that our foreign residents get involved and feel integrated, something that we try to achieve, caring both for Spanish and foreign residents.
Nosotros así lo pretendemos.
The manager of the welfare area of Inglés Costa del Sol, Raymond Minor, was the person in charge of delivering the check and took the opportunity to tell us a little about their association, highlighting that they are looking for other groups to collaborate with.
We are here today to present a check to AECC for a donation to their charity from our charity. We are a charity that helps older English-speaking people on the Costa del Sol, normally over 55 years. We help them to take, if they need trips to the hospital, maybe they need to go to a clinic or shopping or anything they need, or if they need help with their paperwork, because getting papers correct here in Spain is quite difficult if you don't know where to go and which office to go, and we do quite a bit of that to helping. Our charity shop is in Calahonda, and that generates the money that we can use to help charities like this and other charities that we help as well. And that's why we need to spread out and give more money to more charities. We don't want to give money just to people. We help them. We don't give money. We will buy them food if they need it. We don't give money, but only to charities.
The 24 nautical hours of Benalmádena were celebrated last weekend in our waters, with Rebalaje winning the free class category, biking on ORC1 and Marathon 2 on ORC2.
After being postponed due to lack of wind, the 24 nautical hours of Medina Costa del Sol were finally held last week. The winds, with an intensity of 4 to 5 knots, were the dominant note, although the sailors did not give up at any time, going out of the way to hunt the smallest gusts of wind and gain the first place in their category. In free class won Rebalaje, a classic at Benalmádena sport that, patronized by Mateo Pérez, in front of Megals 24 by Jerónimo Kruger and Bárbaro with Roberto Cudeiro at the helm. In Orc 1, the winner was Viking, patronized by Enrique González. He surpassed the second and third classified, La Hisha Candisha by Gonzalo Merino and Filu by Ricardo Egozque. In Orc 2, Marathon 2 was the best, with Adonis Escudero at the helm. Second place went to Wigwork by Samuel Domenech, and third position to Rafael Ruiz with his Amor Fati, another classic of nautical events in Benalmádena's water. On Saturday, the first day of competition, winds of 4-5 knots southwest allow sailors to navigate normally, although the competitors had to pool all the resource at their disposal to complete a triangular circuit of about 9 nautical miles. On Sunday, the crews had to do their best to complete the windward-leeward circuit prepared by the race committee and its judge, Felix Garcia. Once the competition ended, the award ceremony was held at the Nautical Center of Benalmádena's Sport Harbor. Manuel Jiménez, manager of the port, presided the event with Nacho Ruiz from Tourism and Planning Costa del Sol.
And these are today's headlines. Benalfest celebrates its second edition with Fangoria's headliner. First Canine DNA collection test. Massmadera presents its programming. AECC received a donation from Inglés Costa del Sol Association. Rebalaje, Biking and Marathon 2 were the winners on the 24 nautical hours of Benalmádena. On the weather forecast for the weekend, we have slightly cloudy or clear skies with high clouds intervals, variable loose winds with breeze, minimum temperatures without change or locally rising and maximum descending on the coast. And that's all, thanks for watching us, and remember you can stay updated on our social media profiles on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good weekend.